Hi, everybody, whoever's here. Let me pin the link. Yeah, it's me. It's here. Read it says one person got me here on my tablet. I decided to go live. I hadn't been. I can't remember the last time I did go live. Don't mind my sniffling. I've got a kind of. I think I'm getting sick or something. Don't know. Don't know if I'm getting sick or not. I might be. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people live right now. I know that. But like I've said, and a lot of other people say, don't worry about stepping on other people's toes. Just go live when you want to go live. Yeah, I do agree with that. But I won't go. I don't like to go live when it's a big, giant, major channel. If it's a big, major channel, I don't like to go live. I go. I like. I do like going and support channels. And I've got age restriction on just in case. I put the way I write the title. They just do that in case because you never know who you're gonna have that comes up on your panel that could you know say some adult language and or say something not. You never know that. You never know what somebody's gonna say. I mean, I don't always get naughty in my own live streams, which is kind of strange. I used to always get naughty in here, but I don't as much as I used to. And yeah, I've actually in the scratcher community, I've let the naughty talk out, but it's only when the panels are got 18 plus in the title, I make sure I've got permission from the host to go further. If I don't have the permission, then I'm gonna stay family friendly with my comments. I mean, with my jokes. I mean, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I do some things that is annoying sometimes. I don't realize it. It's like I've always said, I don't give a crap about the rent. And some days going in live streams and not having rent, you actually get a break for not having that rent because you don't got your mod duty. You don't got to sit there and monitor the chat. So you get to take a break. But for some reason, I do the opposite of that and go in there and start begging for rent. And that's not me. I never begged for rent. I've never ever begged for rent. Now I went to Scratch Queen 407's live when she used to do YouTube, and I made a joke about rent, and she turned around and gave me rent, and I told her, "No, you don't got to give me a rent. You know I was just joking about that." And she turned around and said, "Yeah, I know you were joking, but I like you," and she gave me a rent. There's a bit. All I can say is there's a big surprise coming from Contra, and that's all I can say. But my name is put on there, and that's my first time to be put on something big or whatever's going on. I'm not going to say. You just have to go to his channel to figure that out. So I'm not going to mention it. I even got to the point where a lot of times I started blaming myself and saying it was my fault that friends kept leaving, coming and going and leaving YouTube, and telling me that they're leaving social media. I kept thinking I kept believing myself that it was my fault when it was never my fault. I got to the point every time friends I had, left and never came back to YouTube or any part of social media, I would blame myself, and that was a bad thing to do. Like my friend that I called my Tennessee neighbor, I went back and read a message that she had, and I come to realize it wasn't ever my fault that she left. It was her decision to leave. Exactly her decision. On January 30th, I am wishing her happy birthday. But to let y'all know that eventually I am moving to Springfield, Illinois to live with my brother up there because I need to go. I got to get out of here. I got to go to a place that supports trans people. That state is really highly supportive of trans people like me, and I've got to go. 'Cause I just have to. But I will always come back here and visit my parents and um see my sister and her brother-in-law and my niece and nephew. I'll always come visit them. It ain't gonna be the last thing, right? But this house, my mother will move into it. What she will do. I'm kind of in a sad mood right now, and I was sick earlier because I had to turn around when I was halfway. We were past Columbia, Tennessee, going into Franklin to go see my therapist. I love going to see my therapist. I didn't want to have to miss that, but I got sick. But after I threw up in the floor, I felt a lot better. For some reason, I don't feel sick anymore. Well, it must have been something I ate last night that messed me up or something. I don't know for sure. Even if I don't get nobody in my live stream and everybody just sitting there lurking, I will still go live and still talk. Because there's some days people might not want to be around me. I might be too annoying for them to want to be around me. Hi, La girl. And take my BFF Julia for instance. When she sees I'm doing something that can be annoying, she tells me straight to my face. Tells me straight like it is. She knows it can hurt sometimes, but she still will turn around and tell me anyhow. She don't mean to hurt my feelings or nothing, but she does it, and I appreciate her for that. It makes me realize that I'm doing something that's against what I said in my life that I wouldn't do. She, she gets me to realize what I was doing. And then take Joey Arcade Wins for an instance. When he knows he's the same way as Julie is. And when he notices something's wrong with me, he'll ask me if I want to go backstage on his private stream yard, and I'll do that. And he'll talk to me. I do the same thing for him too. I won't talk to him um until he's ready to go to sleep, even though I'm tired. And I do that a lot when he can't sleep. I do it to kind of help him clear his mind. But I know what depression is like. So I kind of do that. All that girl, you're always welcome on my panel. You know that. Anybody's welcome up here. I'm still just trying to figure out how to make Julia an admin on my StreamYard. I haven't been able to figure that out. Then you're trying to open up something and I forgot manicure nails don't open nothing. Thank you, Lala, for that. And you are too. I met a lot of good, like I said, I met a lot of good people on here. I did actually go back after the day when everybody was going around wishing everybody Happy New Year's. Went and told him in Happy New Year's, and then asked him if he talked to that one person, and he said no, he hadn't heard from him. I got a message Nick to see how he's doing. I hadn't talked to him in like forever. I go to Toolbox to tell like leaving comments and stuff because he supports me like crazy. And he was always trying to help me make my channel grow. I never asked him to do that, but he did that. And he's one of the tool channels I keep going back to because he supported me like crazy. He's always and every once in a while on a blue moon he'd come in my live stream. Oh, one thing I could tell you a lot, I do have a OG YouTuber that does lurk in my bushes a lot. You know, they don't scratch tickets or make content on their channel. It's Mama Soda and her husband Sun City, which he's been on my panel before. I was gonna ask Angel if he could do a favor. I was gonna ask him if he could get a hold of what Chantra's making, if he could buy one and send it to him and figure out a way to get it to Becca's friend and then send it to Becca. So she can have a coin with everybody's channel name on it. But I think it'd be really cool if Chantra had room to put 2 more names on there. Because if he did, I would get him to put Becca's name on there, and I'd get him to put Joey Arcade on Wynn's name on there. What I do. But I'd have to tell him to do it as a surprise for them. Because Joey's become, even though Joey's channel was never all about tickets, he was yeah, and since Joey's channel was never all about tickets, he did scratch tickets sometimes, but he wasn't always about that. He's became a big part of the scratching community. He's like me, you know, he's just a channel that does whatever he wants to do. So I'm gonna try to get somebody to reach out to try to get somebody to talk to Tantra and before he gets what he's working on completely finalized and see if he got room to add those 2 names on there. But I'll tell him I can't get the permission from the one because that was took time away and left for a certain reason. And I just wanted to make it a surprise. And then when Angel gets the coin to her, she'll have her to say her name on it. And that'd be a big thing. I'm gonna try to get Sun City on it, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Because he don't really want his name on anything anymore. It's just kind of how he is. Kind of concept that Charger's doing is kind of the concept I had with a T-shirt. I had the concept of taking all the OG YouTubers that are in this community. Oh, I got you, Troy Michelle. Troy Michelle, I had to unblock you because I didn't know I had you blocked. You know, somehow somebody must have blocked you. Well, thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, that was because it's the same thing when I asked him if he could put my BFF Julie on there. He said he had to have her permission. I forgot he'd already emailed her. I kind of got confused, you know. Kind of another thing. Yeah, I went on my block list and checked my block list. There was Troy Michelle was on there, and there was 3 other people on there I didn't even know was blocked. And I go, oh, it was when I had that rogue mod at that time that was going around in my channel. That's what it was. And I had to go around and fix the problem. But I did the way Ernie told me to, where you actually click on their name, go to their channel, click the three dots, and you can unhide them without having to get on your laptop or anything. It works. Oh yeah, by the way, Tori Michelle's an OG YouTuber as well. She's been around a long time. I just don't know how he got LV Uso on there. That guy's kinda hard to get a hold of. I think Julia is at work right now. Got an email from Amazon and I already got the package. I just can't get it open. I didn't bring a sharp object to open it. You're welcome, Tori Michelle. You know you're always welcome in here. I'm just glad I figured out why you couldn't get in my live, you know. I figured out something was different because I kept saying somebody's not being in here. I kept wondering where that person was, and I go, I'm going to go figure out something if something happened or something, and I figured out the problem. I fixed it. I kind of do need to share my live out. I do share my own live out for some reason. Shorty Michelle, you have a good day. See you around YouTube. Hang on, I'm gonna share this out to some group chat that I'm in. That might be only two I need to share it out to. Maybe one, I don't know. Susan and Jay start are working. I don't want to disturb them, so I won't share it out to them. Oh, I've never ever something I've never done. I've never gave one of my hi Damon. I never gave my channel a like. I've never done that. You know, that counter is weird. There's two people in the chat, and it says there's only one person in the chat. That is messed up. Here, Damon, I'm gonna do something for you. You come in here a lot. You've been coming in here since I've been in the scratching community. Even though I do live by an OG code, you gotta earn the rent. I I don't do that on my channel, you know. I don't make people have to earn it. It's just as long as they keep coming in here long enough, they'll get a rent. Oh, it is. Well, it is. Hi Lisa Sears. True. There you go, La girl. I'm getting more people with mods on. I mean, with wrenches on here, but I will never have too many manager moderators. That's one thing I kind of believe you got to be careful with. It don't have more manager moderators than you do people that are got a standard rank. Because if you do, you could wind up having a manager moderator going rogue, and you're welcome, and start taking over the channel and blocking a lot of mods. So that's what happened to that one I had that was going rogue mod. It was a manager moderator, and it turned around and it blocked Troy Michelle and 3 other people. And I never wanted them blocked. And when I got to realizing that Troy Michelle was never coming in and went in my live, I got to realizing something was going on. And I had to go figure it out. I spent 30 or 45 minutes trying to open up this dang thing, and I finally got it open. I thought I was supposed to go to a dermatologist today. They had the laser hair removal done, but it was actually a therapist. Because I'm used to going to my therapist on Wednesday. Oh, Lisa, if you got problems with your truck, Gayman's kind of a good person to ask about that because he's good with mechanic work. I thought Julia was, and she told me she don't know a lot about mechanics. Well, I kind of got the opposite doing. Because he kind of helped Brian, him and Ted and Troy Michelle kind of helped, and him and Ted and Troy Michelle and Mr. Honeybee kind of helped Brian out with his vehicle. What was going on with it? And yeah, I mean, I know some things about vehicles, but not a whole lot. But I learned some of it I learned a lot about it from the tool community. Dang, it's a big case. That's what I was trying to open. I got me a diamond art pen, and then it came with a little tool to clean the wax out. It's got your regular tip, your angle tip. It's got your scraper. It's got a tip that does 2, and one that does 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then one will do 10 diamonds at a time, I think. Yeah, one that does 10 diamonds. I might actually stay live on here until Ted goes live. I think I might do that. I might stay live on here until Ted decides to fire up a live. Hi, Keenan. Hey, Ted, if you're listening, I'll stay live until you decide to go live. How about I do that? And y'all want to come over here and chat? You can. You can get naughty. I ain't gonna worry. I might not be the one to get too naughty, but I will. Hey, Lisa, Siri, let me do something for you. Yeah, that's the thing I gotta learn to do. Is don't be annoying about a reach. Just go in live stream. I gotta do like I did on Nora's channel. I mean, there was people that tried to get me to reach, but I would not take it because I wanted the host to give it to me. So I lived by the OG code where I'd earn it. And then she gave it to me. And when she gave it to me, I told her thank you, and I told her I'd do my mod duties. Okay, take your time, Damon. I'll be here. There was one time I was in Tower Live and I clicked on somebody in there who was saying you're gonna fall, something that he don't want to hear, and I went to block him and I said, oh crap, I don't have that ability. I forgot about that. Sometimes you'll come out of live stream where you were, whacking trolls and stuff at. You'll go into another one, you'll see people doing things that they need to be timed out for, and you realize you're on the wrong. You realize that you're not got that ability anymore, so you make yourself kind of look silly half the time. If I put it at the right term. Have a good day, Lisa, and there's your gift for me, that ring. You've been coming in here a long time, so I say it's time you earned it. Time that you needed, I mean. I do that when people have been in here a lot. I still got to unbox what unpackage what I got from Princess Crasher. Where I'm having a blowing moment. I think Ted's gonna be over here a little bit. I'm not for sure. Wolfie will probably just go to bed after his live. He's probably tired. That's why Angel didn't answer when I called him. He was busy doing something. He was busy doing something with Ted. I wonder. I should have figured that. Geez, like they make this thing adult proof. Freaking things won't come out of their package. Oh, no wonder I can't get them out. I got to pop them out a different way. Don't click on the small part. Click on the big fat part, and you'll pop out. See, it's all glittery pink. I had to get it all glittery pink. I think it's made out of acrylic or plastic. I'm not sure. I've never seen a chip that does two at a time. Amazing. Oh, ain't a scraper tool. This tool is not really a scraper tool. It's actually just a line help you keep the diamond line. I call it a scraper tool though. Kind of what I call it. I got sick tired of using those plastic diamond art pens. They make your hands go numb. That definitely comes in handy when you're. That one definitely comes in handy when you're getting in tight spots. The curved one. Actually, I need to take the number two off, and put the number 10 on there because I got so many white I got to put on them. Custom diamond art of Miriam. I do got 3 diamond arts coming. I got one of Tweety Bird, but Tweety Bird is white, and there's a butterfly, beautiful butterfly in it. It's a beautiful one it is. And then one of a chicken that's washing dishes wearing a red and white checkered apron and got red rubber boots on. And then the third one I got from my brother, which is a predator. And I got one with 10 on it and a standard tip. Oh, that does feel better in the hand. Well, it's still the same skinniness as the one I sent Joey that was blue. It's neat how they got the glitter in there. Almost looks like the glitter is moving. And then I got this big old case that I can put more stuff in, more dime art glue and stuff in. I think y'all want to see what I won from Princess Scratcher? I didn't even touch my screen and it pulled down on me. I swear my tablet's got mind its own. No, tape. I hate tape. Yeah, it is. I remember Sarah saying that she wishes she was back in Texas because where she's at, it's I forgot what state she had to move back to, but she's freezing like crazy over there. Yeah, sometimes when you grew up in a hot state, it's gonna take you a long time to get used to a cold state. But I'm hoping that. But I've got um, Sarah can come in here if she wants to. It's her. It's up to her if she wants to come in here. Don't bother me. Come in here and joke around with whoever she wants with. To joke around with us. But I kind of unblocked her during the holidays because I thought she likes hanging out in the panel lives and joke around and you know cracking some jokes that do get a little naughty sometimes. And I thought we can come in here and joke around, have fun. I was about to donate this to somebody. I was gonna donate it to them, but then I decided not to. So there was somebody in the chat that wanted it, and I was about to donate it to them, but then I turned around and said, "Nah, I ain't had something neat like this before, and I can't do it." I mean, I've got a cutting board made out of resin. Welcome back, Damon. I need how you did that. made out of her favorite game of life. I never would have thought she'd embed a ticket into resin. That is kind of nifty. Kind of cool. And then it comes with that, which is really kind of cool. So I see what she's doing with the coins that she makes for people out of resin. Oh, it don't go that way. I gotta turn it. It's supposed to go in there like that. That's how it says. I was putting it in the wrong way. If Julie was in here, she probably would have called me a nut. But she's working. I know that. Kind of hard to get a break when you're working. Yeah, I got one upside down. I don't like that. I never got to play them. We never had them in my state. That's one thing we never had. We never had any tickets that are for game show that are to game shows here, and we never had Monopoly tickets. Where when I'm in Springfield, Illinois, I get to scratch tickets that are of like game shows and stuff. And if they still have the Jurassic Park ticket there, I get to scratch it too. I get to scratch tickets I never got to scratch before that Tennessee would never get. Mostly all Tennessee ever wants to do is bring out the same ticket all the time or a jumbo buck. Do those stupid jumbo buck tickets I'm sick and tired of. That get kind of annoying. There's only one ticket here in Tennessee I like. It's a Christmas ticket. They do want not Christmas, and it's got the little ropes that are in tangled in each other, and you got to follow that one to the next one that you got to scratch off if that number matches, and then you scratch it, and then you got to follow that line and make sure it goes to the same box, the same color to find the prize. Hi, Princess Scratcher. Thanks. I finally went to the mailbox. I went to the mailbox yesterday, but I kind of slept all day, and then I missed your live stream, so I couldn't come in there and tell you anything about them. But I never thought of putting tickets into resin. Now I got some that's pretty glitter. I'm trying to think where I put something I have that's made out of resin somewhere. Hang on. Thank you for uh, um thank you, Princess Cracker. I'm gonna show y'all something I have made out of resin that somebody made me years ago, but they're not on YouTube anymore. I got a mess before. I can say it, man. Yes, I got on TV. Hang on, I gotta go on the other room to find everybody. I've got they're not all in the same room. That's more than I thought. It was from Princess Scratcher's. No, no, not Princess. Nah, I'm getting it. Dang it, I'm getting names confused. I'm bad about names. I'm trying to say it's Southern Scratcher's daughter. I don't remember what her daughter's name is though. Southern Scratcher's daughter. I won her in her mom's channel, and she wound up making me something out of resin, and then she included that. Old coin, but I don't use it. He put that in there with a tiny little heart. Another little heart. I forgot what that's supposed to be used for, but that resin. And then put the right way. He did that. I never hung it up. He did that, but it would not fit my license plate. I mean, not license plate, light switch. Dang, I cannot think. Having a blind moment. My mom asked me if I wanted to go in Kohl's when she goes in. I said I can't go in there with a beard because it messes with my dysphoria depression. But I can't shave it off since I got to get that laser done. She did that. I don't know how she did that. But the guy angel wings all over it. That is something. Middle finger. Oh, by the way, Princess Scratcher, these things right here, you can always copy them. Copy these things and create them for your craft channel and turn around and sell them. Come in handy. Everybody want a middle finger. This is my family crest. Embedded into resin. I don't have a black light on me right now, but if I had a black light, the white in the back is supposed to glow with a black light. But yeah, it does have a topless mermaid on it. It's part of the family crest. It's Sir Andrew D. Moray's family crest. I remember she did one for um LVUSO one time that had pictures of his I think his family and kids in it, I think. But you got going I gave her a suggestion. I told her one time you can actually go around the resin and smooth the edges off and make it smoother, but she didn't do that. Knowing Princess Scratcher, she makes scratching boards. She probably take the time to go around and take that sharp edge off, make it a lot smoother. But the way it is, if I ever wanted to, I could probably sand the edge on and then just give it another coat over it that'll protect it. It's probably ain't hard to do. I won't scratch on it though. I remember she made one for Scratch and Go Crazy of the Panthers. He was a Black Panthers fan. Yeah. So you gotta think when you're scratching with it and you're hitting that sharp edge every time, it's annoying. There's a girl that lives in Florida, but she has more of a Australian accent. She makes stuff out of wood, and she does epoxy resin. She took a lobster, and her favorite alcohol that she likes to drink, and put it all inside there and covered it in resin with a 2 pieces of wood next to it. Really cool. That's another idea for you. If you know somebody that's a good carpenter, get them to do the part out of wood where you put it together. Already have the leg, have it set up for the top. Just put it down what you got to put it in, a little box or whatever you put it in. Pour your resin in the middle, make it look like a river. Sand it smooth there, put a finish on it and everything. Put legs on it, you got you a table out of resin. I was telling my mom that I could take resin and mix it together with a certain color. And if I ever have like a table where the middle is cracked real bad and the middle cannot be repaired, and most people would throw it out, I would take that part out and cover it with resin. And then it looked like the two woods are together, and then just sand it smooth and put a whole finish on it. Come in handy. Well, I got to definitely sometime this year when I get more yeah, that would be really cool. Or do like TV trays with handles. There's a lot of you go in the woodworking community of YouTube and you go in there and you look at the videos of people doing stuff at resin, you get tons and tons of ideas of that. I get in there and I like to watch them like crazy. I kind of get some of them in chat sometimes. There was one I got in one time. They had 5K mods in there, and I went in there and just started messing with every one of the mods. And every one of them just about threatened to want to block me. But the host said, "No, no, no, leave Jenna B alone. I know her." So they wouldn't touch me. Yep. Well, Damon, if she makes epoxy top tables or end tables to go near a couch or something, or a nightstand, or does it have a nightstand or something? Because literally, you can just go buy a nightstand that's an old nightstand, strip it down, go in, and take a plunge router with a template and cut the excess of the top out where you want to put the resin, and do it in any design you want, and then just pour it in there. You're done. And sand it smooth, put a finish on it, you're done, and you can turn around and sell those to people as a way of making money. That's what people want me to do with my handmade high dominant. Want me doing my handmade wooden Christmas ornament, but I don't do that. Oh, they do. I didn't know that. Kind of cool. But once I get more fresh batch of Christmas ornaments made, then I will which it takes me a long time to make them. People it's like the little Christmas ornament. It shouldn't take you that long. Well, it does because I'm after I get through sanding, I don't completely get rid of all the imperfection on it. I still leave part of it kind of worn out looking and like it needs to be more sanded, but I leave it like that because it adds the character, let you know it's handmade. But I will put it on a router table, which is an old Ryobi blue router table, one of the first generation Ryobi ever made. And I'll round it over. Then I go back and I will fix where it left a mark in the middle with a sandpaper, and then I'll kind of lightly sand it again and put in. Then I just send them to people and let them put a finish on or cover it in acrylic or do whatever they want with it. I send them to people for free. My way of giving back to the community and giving to people that send me stuff. That send me stuff that I want, or if somebody sent me something like their channel that gave me things free and they didn't have to do that. But I would have been glad to pay for it. I literally turn around and I send them things. Like for Julia, I sent her a Christmas present. I sent her 2 diamond hearts, one of Hee the rooster, and then another one of a little rooster, which is more country kind of style vibe to it. And then I sent her some other things there and some things for her dog, And I forgot she had 2 dogs, so she split up 2 of them. And I put her a little mini blue Lowe's bucket in there. I'm eventually going to get 2 more because I've got pinks out now, and I'm going to try to get a hold of another blue because I do want to get one her husband can have one, and then I'm going to have myself a blue and she'll have a blue. Well, Joey, I did my good job waking you up. Oh yeah, that is kind of cool there, Damon. I've actually seen that happen. Joey, you better get in here and start telling everybody hi. You're in the chat now. Hang on, I got something else in here I can show y'all. I mean, I didn't make it out of wood. It came out of came from an estate sale, but I painted it. Let me go get it off my bed and I'll show it to you. It's off my yesterday's bed. Okay, I'm back. I took this. I don't know. I just couldn't figure out how to seal cedar, which is ornamental cedar tree that's over there where my mom's at. We call it the Lion King tree because it looks like one. I wasn't good at putting on. I just kept putting spray lacquer over this over and over. Kept sanding in between the coats and turned it into a mirror finish. What I did with that, and then this came from an estate sale, but I painted it. It was solid wood, and I painted it. That right there. I literally painted that thing. And then the reason why it's so shiny is because I used acrylic paint. And I turned around and took a glossy acrylic spray and went over it. You can use whatever, after you do the acrylic paint, you can use whatever um, um, clear acrylic finish you want on it. It could be satin, glossy, wherever you want. Now, where there was a lot of little holes at, I didn't sand those out, where it had little holes like some bug had been nicking at it or something. I left it in there because it had character. But I went in and sanded it up as much as I could. And then I kind of took the edges and rounded them over more because they weren't rounded to begin with. And it gave me a new look. But I'd like to figure out how to recreate these. I think I'm going to have to take a piece of cardboard or some kind of traceable paper and go over each little section and trace it, and then trace it over the cardboard and then recreate it. But that's what I do to also deal with my dysphoria depression messing with me. And I use little templates to make it. I just didn't have nowhere in here to set it up. I don't have the room. Thanks. I'm Princess Scratcher. Oh my God, the devil came.
You wanted the devil, right?
Why is your mic low?
Because the mic's away from me. But the devil's right there.
Why couldn't I say BEY, motor mouth unit? I mean BEY. We should say motor mouth unit.
I don't know. Hi, Alana. How you doing, sis? My brain's not working.
Karina, didn't you mean hey instead of the other word? I think you got that confused.
Sleepy, a bit hungry, but I can't eat
Mm-hmm.
anything yet.
Somebody trying to. I saw a troll in the basement. I had to kick a troll.
Mm.
Now, first troll I get up here. I don't pay no attention. Good thing ain't even typed nothing in the back check. You probably would have read it.
No.
I was
I
going to
don't know.
therapy, and because it was actually therapy I had to go today, because I'm used to
Mm.
going to therapy on a Wednesday instead of Tuesday, and I thought I had a dermatologist day, but dermatologist was tomorrow, and I got sick in the car and I had to come home. And after I did everything I did, I got to feeling better. After I threw up, I felt better. I'm not even sick anymore.
Mm.
It was something I found out. It was something I ate last night that made me sick.
Yeah.
What it was. Geez, how in the world that calories wrong? Because no, it's right now. I want to know how I went from having only 3 people in here all the way up to having 11 people.
Mm.
Karina, get your motor mouth butt up here. You've been on everybody else's panel. You could at least get on mine. Unless you're at work.
Well, I've got to fix the background.
I'm hoping Julia will come in here.
Mm.
Unless she's mad at me for something. I open it for Thrall.
Well, I'm mad at you. You woke me up. You were talking too loud and partying too hard.
Well, I was strip dancing. What do you think?
Yeah, well, you're making too much noise.
I had to strip dance. Everybody, Daniel was busy throwing his dollar at me.
You like it's not the UK, it's a hard coin. Not a soft note.
Well, when I came back into after taking care and everything, I took the leave, and I come back into Kirsty's live. I noticed that you and Yolanda had disappeared off the panel real quick.
I was really tired
Yeah.
and I needed to sleep. I really couldn't even stay up anymore. I was literally about 20 minutes before that. I was falling on
Oh,
my laptop.
damn, I
Hey,
said his
devil,
name
come
once, and
on,
look at
join,
Pop the
join,
damn
join,
budget.
join. Go, devil.
Hi, Daniel.
No, the devil. Hey, Daniel.
Bye, Princess Scratcher.
Take
If
care,
anybody don't
Princess
have
Scratchy.
Finding Disneyland channel and you like Disney stuff and watching it, then follow Finding Disneyland channel.
Isn't
He might
Daniel
have to drop his link for people that can't
today,
click on his name.
tomorrow? not tomorrow, on the 8th. I can't remember what day he said.
Yeah, but I did ask him for something in there, and he turned around and said, "No, you can't have it. You've been a bad girl." And I said, "What? You let Joey have chocolate?" He said, "Joey don't get shit."
Yeah, I don't get anything because I'm a naughty boy, apparently.
He said all Joey was getting was a lump of nasty tasting licorice coal in on his stocking. Dad went live scratching tickets. I figured that would happen, but that ain't gonna bother me.
Yeah.
He got to do if he got tickets too, he got to do them. I remember him
Mm.
saying something about scratching them. That he's going to eventually go live today, maybe scratch a ticket.
Yeah,
He said
I
that.
remember him
I think
saying
he said
that.
that the other day or something.
No, he said that while we were backstage, or was that on the live?
I remember he said something about that.
I know he did mention it.
Yeah. Well, Daniel, you're kind of safe because Vanessa's not around to even whack your ass. That's the thing, when you're doing panels, you're going to see your counter go down when somebody scratches tickets and they like to support that channel.
Mm.
But eventually, you are going to
Yeah.
see it come back up once
Mm.
that channel stops not scratching tickets anymore. So they will go looking for somebody live, and if they're tired of watching tickets, they'll come to the panel and they'll come
Hey,
in here and
Daniel,
chat.
did you find what I asked about for that photo?
Oh my god!
I just
Oh,
need a
those
bracelet
are
for
some mighty
Coco.
words. Might want to bite your tongue on that one.
Well, I need a picture. That's
No, no,
all
I'm
I've
not. No,
asked
no.
for.
Read down the chat when I'm talking about.
We'll
The reason I'm
get
saying
on
that is
panel then. Prove you're not scared.
another reason I'm saying that is because Joey might just mess with them Vanessa, might get her in here.
Mm.
Might be able to.
I doubt it.
I don't know if she'll answer though. What I sent to her in a text, I went ahead and deleted it because I thought it's already on her side where she could see it, but I deleted it on my side. I forgot if I deleted it, it was going to stay on her side where she could still see it.
Mm. Will that be around my time, 2 a.m., Daniel, on Thursday? Just so I can set an alarm
Hi,
because I keep
Peppermint.
oversleeping. If it's around this sort of time, I'll be up. I should.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel said it's not going to be fun because he almost has to go back to work. So there goes our Disneyland park fun. What are you going to say about that?
Bugger.
You going to tell him you're on strike. You're not allowed. You're going to hold him hostage, and he ain't allowed to go back to work.
Yeah, I'll go on strike just so Daniel doesn't go back to work and goes to Disneyland
Well,
to
it might be best
entertain
for him to
me.
go back to work because he'll make that money, and once he makes that money, it'll help him to have more money when he goes back to the park again.
So 5 p.m. your time could be 8 my time or 10 my time. I don't know which one it is. I really
Oh, you
don't.
want to know one thing?
What's that?
Disneyland. Daniel never knew this, but
Mm.
if he had, there was four, no, there was six credit cards I was going to use. It said they were all maxed out, and I said, "Why are they maxed out? Did he cancel them or something, or did he put a block on them or something?" And it said, "No, that girl right there did." And I looked over and it was Vanessa. She maxed them all out.
Mm.
I don't know what she bought, but she maxed them out on something. I did see her buy a bunch. I did see her buy a bunch of food to put in the freezer to stock up on for the winter. Yeah, I totally understand that Tiny Disneyland can't go live every day like it was. You know, he's got since he's a full time
Mm,
father now, he's got that duty to raise his daughter, and then he's going to also have to go back to work to help keep food on the table
mm,
and clothes and food and clothes on her back and food for her to eat and keep supplying school supplies and stuff for her.
mm. Well, Daniel knows that if wants, we can do backstage anytime.
Yeah,
I can set
but
it up that the three
yeah,
of us go backstage, have a chat.
but another thing is with Daniel, I've always kept it family friendly in his live stream.
Mm.
Never once said one naughty thing. I never would get naughty in there.
I can't remember if I did this, but hi, Peppermint.
Well, I did one time say a cuss word in there, and I remember Vanessa messaged me in private and on Instagram and told me off. And I went back in there and raised it. I made a mistake,
Mm.
you know, on accident. It's the first time I ever done that. If Joey would have saw it, he would just go get your Lottie to bitch at me.
No, I'm good. I don't always go and get someone to tell you off.
Well, I know when you're up on panel with Yolandi, she's always telling you all.
Not always. I'm a good boy, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna on my tablet I'm gonna check in on his live, see what's going on. If I could do that while I'm live, that's good advantage of having two devices.
Hmm.
Knucklehead.
Well, I have three, and I still forget to check to look at the actual device, even though it's on the device. Well, on the other stream.
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to entertain the crowd.
No, I'm supposed to sleep.
Daniel, I mean, Mitchell, don't start.
Aren't I, Daniel? I'm supposed to sleep on this stream.
Oh, no, wrong channel.
Why was you going to read out the chat for the other stream? And there's no proof I ever done that. Hi, Brian. Unless you've been, the box has been duct taped closed today.
Hi, Brian. I had to take care of something. The reason I had to ban that person, I don't want him up here playing music. I don't want to copyright. I've got copyrights for that for it, but I don't want to jeopardize my channel anymore.
Mm.
I'm trying to stay out of YouTube jail. I've been in there twice. Been there in 2013, and then I was in there once. The other time I had to block him.
Here's Chucky.
Yeah, I had to block somebody. Wouldn't listen.
Mm.
Had to block that Mitchell guy.
Good.
I kicked him 3 times from the panel. I knew he was going to get up here and play music, so I kicked him 3 times. He came up, so I just banned him from the panel completely, and then I banned him from the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're not coming in here and causing my channel to get taken down.
He's gonna learn when people start recognizing it, and he's gonna get banned completely.
Mm-hmm. And he got smart and said, I deserve to be in here. And I said, not, and I just said to myself, not the way you're acting now. Now you're begging. So
Hey,
they kind
Beanie,
of, well,
do you have
he
an
said,
Aussie Scratchum keychain?
a what?
An Aussie Scratchum keychain?
Yeah, I've got her booty coin. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
got
got an
one?
Aussie Scratchum keychain.
Yeah,
I've
those are
got
good.
all
Those are
but
good to
the
keep because
finger one.
you got one that comes all the way from Australia.
Yep.
Which one is yours? Yours are the middle finger or the Australia shape, or is it of the booty?
Australian shape.
Yeah, I've
That
got
middle finger
that
one's
one,
good. That thing sold
and
out fast.
I've got the other one,
Well, the
but
reason
I
behind
haven't
it, I
got
had to
the.
block the
And
guy
I
because,
just need 3 more coins
yeah,
from Mama.
yeah,
Scratching Mama.
well, the reason I had to block that dude is because he pissed me off in the middle of live where got up on panel and he was flirting with me. And then all of a sudden he turned around and said, oh, wait, you're a guy. And I said, and then I said, what I am? He said, yeah, and you're going to stay that way, being smart ass. And I said, if he comes to my live and blocks me,
Hmm.
I'm not taking that bullshit.
I don't blame you.
Nobody wants disrespect on their channel. And then I don't like how the guy wants to use his disability against advantage. I've got a habit or something that I got to work on where I didn't realize I'd been doing it, where I go in live streams and say, oh, I'm not a Smurfette, and everybody else is blue in there, and then get told off by the host I'm never going to get a wrench. I got to stop doing that because I'm becoming annoying doing that. And I don't realize I'm doing that because I'm always saying to myself, at the end of the day, I don't care if I don't have wrench in that live stream, because it gives you a break from having the wrench. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
still so supportive at it, but I've come to realize I'm doing the total opposite. And Coach Julia told me, how it is to my face. When she told me, I realized what I was doing.
Yep.
I was doing something I used to never do. I used to never beg for rent, and then I started doing it. It was weird.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a diamond art pen that had a chip that you could screw on that allow you to pick up 10 diamonds?
Yeah, I have them. I have some that picked up 13.
Hang on. Oh, I've got that. And I bought
Mm-hmm.
it's got the pink diamond art pen in it. If I can get it open.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
them. I don't need to see it.
no, I like it because it's pink. Joey, this is the same way yours is, but yours is blue.
Yeah,
I finally got that little thing that you can reach in there and pull the wax out when it gets worn out. That thing to paint a butt. I was going to get one bag, at the vacuum one, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that because you'll be doing it. You might get like 2 or 3 rolls done, and all of a sudden it's dead, and you can't finish it up. And plus, they only pick up one.
Hi, Peppermint.
That thing cost me 20-something bucks for it.
Oh
And then I
no,
bought
the bad guy's here.
Yeah. And then hi Brian, and then I picked up I bought a thing yesterday that's gonna be here Thursday, and it's over the dryer vent duct that's on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
That all the exhaust stuff out. And when I put it on, I take my hammer drill on and just drill the holes, and then I screw them, but don't get them all the way super tight. Then I slide the device on and slide it down. Then I kind of snug them up, but still where I can pull the cage off, keep rats and other rats and mice and other rodents out of the house. Because I found out that's how that thing got in, because there was 9 tails of bite marks on to one of the plants. And I said, yeah, I'm going to cover it. But I told my mom that I'm fixing certain things up in this house. Little small things, they don't cost much to fix. So when she moved in here, and I already moved to Springfield, Illinois, with my brother, that then she won't have as much fixed. All she'll have is just put a new roof on the house and fix the basement up, and that's all she'll need to do. And then all she'll need to do is, if she wants a new countertop, she can do that. And then repair the tile in the walk-in shower. Then I told her all she's got to do is just clean out the plumbing pipe that's on top of the roof that lets all the gases out, and everything will be ready to go. Be perfect. Because she was talking to me today when I thought I was gonna go to therapy, but I got sick. And then she said, you're gonna really go up there, ain't you? I said, yeah, I am. I have to.
Joey said that you can come over to his house and stay with him.
Oh, hell no. Not with their crazy law they have over there.
Joey's like, yeah, why?
They done took freedom of speech
I
away
need
from people in
too
the
much
UK.
therapy to have Jenna here. She'll scare
You
me.
really need some medical help.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
couldn't live in the UK period because they got to where now if you're out walking outside, you say the wrong thing, they'll arrest your ass and throw you in jail. They don't give you much freedom over there. I'd probably say the wrong thing to somebody and be in jail for life. I saw a guy over there that was doing a pickup
Don't
line on
worry,
a girl
Jenna.
that he was
I'm gonna
attracted to her.
visit you once a month.
Well, I seen a guy do a pickup line on a girl because he was attracted to her. When he done it, cops came up to him and said, "You're disturbing the peace." And he said, "All I was doing a pickup line asking her out." And he said, "Well, you're disturbing the peace anyhow. You leave that for a club or something. Don't do it out in public." And he said, "You're going to spend 30 days in jail for that." And threw him in jail. I'm like, geez, I guess you can't go over there and flip somebody off either.
Also, you can't go around in a kilt and hoping it'll blow up.
Well, you can't wear kilts over there?
Well, there's signs saying no kilts in a certain wind setting so they don't blow up.
Yeah, UK don't allow the kilt, but King Charles does wear one. In Scotland, you can wear them all you want. I asked Chrissy if she wanted to go with me on a windy day, and she said sure. I said, well, you're gonna wind up getting an apple. But Taco will come back when he gets ready, or he might have hit the wrong button. But I told her you'd get an apple because from the men and women when the kilt goes flying. Yeah, sometimes if somebody scratches tickets, I don't mind people leaving the panel and going to another live, but don't bother me. Everybody does what they want to do. I'm just trying to get Julie in here.
Mm.
Oh, Julia did look at it. She goes around when she can. It's hard to. I tell you, when you're working, it's hard to go to everybody's live stream. I don't see how some people that work, you know, that are working from like 5:30 in the morning till 5:30 in the afternoon or something. How they're in everybody's live stream? I don't see how.
Mm.
Highway up, dude.
Hurry up, dude.
Way up, dude. Joey wants you to give him a piggyback ride.
No, I'm too heavy. People will drop me.
No, well, I just threw you under the bus on that. You're the most naughtiest guy on YouTube. I think he's naughtier than dead.
I'm pretty sure no one can beat Ted.
I don't know. I've heard way up there say the blank. You could put them two in a ring and see which one can out top each other at being the most naughty. Oh, he said I'm too old for that. Well, way up there, if it came to Archie or Marissa, I bet you would pick them up and give them a piggyback ride. I was like, oh, it's only three something over there in no, it's not three something. It's two something over there in. It's 2:39 in North California.
Mm.
God, I'm hot 1 minute.
What
Then I'm
time is it
sweating.
in
Oh, Joey's fault.
the Disney area?
Your fault, and I'm freezing.
It's not my fault. I'm a good boy.
Well, if you would close the window, I wouldn't be freezing.
But I don't open windows.
Oh, you said there was a spider out there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, you nuts out on my door, on my storm door, on the outside, that I cannot kill with a fly swat
Mm.
spider, but it don't touch me. I think I'm sitting there because it's freezing today. It's cold weather coming in, it's going to freeze it up, and
Mm.
you'll die. You'll die from the freezing cold. But the day I do go when I eventually do move up there with Rob in Springfield, Illinois, I'm going to I mean with my brother. I can't remember his name. I'm not going to say his name. But when I move up there with him, I'm going to I will have to rebuild a lot of my Legos, and that's not going to hurt me to have to do that. But I'll have them in a bag with their number on it, so I know which books they'll pull out and rebuild them. But
Yeah.
another thing is I'll have I'll probably if I don't get a U-Haul, I'll probably have pods come out here and I'll put everything in the pod and then have them take it over there to the place, drop it off, and then I'll unload what I need.
Mm.
And then they can just pick the pod up, take it back to wherever they got a facility to drop the pod off at. Yeah, I know you would there, way up, dude. Way up, dude. I was actually up on Marissa's panel, and all the guys took their shirts off, and I was like, "You're not getting me to take my shirt off. No, I'm not showing you nothing. I ain't even showing you my titties either. Ain't gonna get to see my boobies, so I got off there. I kind of left. I was like, anybody else in here wants to get. I said, if the women want to follow into it and do the same thing, they can, because I'm not staying for it. I kind of got up and left. I left and went and found another live stream that went live and hung out over there. It might have been another live stream. I'm not for sure. Yeah, like I said, I talk naughty sometimes. But at the end of the day, I still see women as one of God's beautiful angels and creations. I don't see them as a sex object gawk over and drool over. I know most men, I know men do, but that's just a male instinct to men. It's just way men's with it raging testosterone makes them think. When they got that raging testosterone going off in their body, it makes them think that way. But I've just never really thought that way. I mean, I might have watched porn and stuff and own porn, but I still don't look at a woman like that in a bad way like that. I mean, I used to when I was a teenager, but I don't know more. I grew out of that and been like, that's not what women are. They're more of it's a beautiful thing. Who cares that God put them on this earth?
I am just finishing off a design.
Yeah, well,
That's
Joey
why I'm not
does.
talking. I put the wrong coin on the last design I did, and I was supposed to put only my name.
Joey
And I
got a
put a
bear
wrong.
under his bed with no stuffing anymore. He won't tell me why he ripped all the stuffing out.
I haven't got. Oh, bugger, I have got teddies. But they are all in perfectly good condition from the arcades.
If you had ever ripped the stuffing out of one, I'm never gonna question you why you did it. I'm just gonna leave that in a mystery.
They've got all their stuff in, and there is no rips.
I know, but I mean, if there was
I'm
ever a
not
time that
doing
you
a
actually
Ted.
did it to one, I'd be like, I'm not questioning. Literally, when Ted sent me that teddy bear, and with the coins he sent me at the time, with whatever coins he sent me at the time, it literally had a hole. It literally had a hole in one spot on it, and to this day I don't want to know how that hole got there. I don't know. Want to know? I'm not questioning him. I'm not asking nobody. That was a mystery.
I've just had to take away all the white pieces in this design
Yeah.
just
I
because
finally,
it's barbed wire.
well, this morning I told I told that Gemini app,
Mm,
what to do for me for a picture. It kept telling me off, said that that's too sexual and inappropriate. I cannot put that I can not do that change that to the picture. So I said, give me an A cup chest. And finally created, gave me boobies to my picture.
mm,
Damn thing wouldn't do that for me. And it finally gave me some boobies on that damn thing.
mm.
I would show you it to me on my, wait, it might be on my tablet. I'll come back to my live in a minute. I want to go see if it's on my tablet. No, not Facebook. The wrong damn thing. Oh, Gemini was already installed on my phone. I discovered it on there, and I go, oh, that's already on my
Yeah.
phone.
It's handy when it works. And I found out you can actually make things move. You can.
Yeah.
The only downside is I couldn't think of anything to do.
I'll show you something I did create.
Mm.
Crap, it's not on here. It's on my dang tablet. Son of a witch. On my tablet, I can't show it. I mean, not on my tablet, it's on my phone. Why am I saying it's on my tablet when I'm on my tablet?
Mm.
And I can't find it on my tablet. Oh, Sabrina Indiana Journey, and live doing, she's playing Jack. She's doing, let's find a jackpot. She's scratching tickets.
Mm.
I'm seeing who all's in here. Yeah, I guess if you've been on a panel all day, after you've been on a panel, some people have been on a panel all day, they get tired of it. And I can understand that. And I can understand that they're like, well, I've been on a panel all day. It's time to go back. It's time to go watch people scratching tickets. I do that sometimes too. After I've been on a panel for too long, I'm like, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go watch tickets being scratched. 'Cause I've been on enough panels. I don't need to be on
Mm.
anymore.
I get that way at times.
Dang,
I
Brian
get
Rulo left me and went over there too. Dream Hopper. I tell you, the things people do. I think Ted's still alive. I'm not for sure.
Mm.
Hey, damn, that counter jumped down to 3 awful fast. Damn. Well, I guess I ran everybody off. Well, I do that sometimes. I'm just joking. People are coming and going.
Mm.
I think Spinny's still alive. No, Spinny's not live. He ended his live. I never did check his live. I just kind of lurked.
Mm.
I'm not telling nobody that I'm live because they know I'm live. I'm just not saying live stream because sometimes sometimes you don't want people coming in and telling you, oh, this person's live or that person's live. Because once they do that,
Mm.
it makes everybody that's in your live stream run off and disappear.
Mm. Yeah,
It
I
literally
don't
does make
do
them run
that.
off and disappear. I can understand that.
Mm.
I do it in my own life sometimes, and then I turn around and go, crap, I shouldn't say that because everybody ran off. No wonder they ran off. They found out somebody else was actually live. I'm like,
Mm.
yep, I ran them all off for telling them somebody else was live.
Hi, Daniel Barry.
Hi, Daniel Barry. Dang, I don't know why I'm yawning because I slept when I got home.
Mm.
Slept till like 1 in the afternoon.
I slept and I forgot to eat my dinner. So I've got to wait till everyone goes to bed.
I told Daniel Barry a hi in another place on my tablet, and now I'm telling him hi in my own live. So he gets a double hi today.
Mm. Yeah, and I get told, Joe, you're talking too much. Now shut up.
Yeah, Crystal Lynn, I've not seen her in my live stream in a long time. And I'm not seeing her around the panel live streams much.
Mm.
She's been back in the live streams where they scratch tickets only, which is where I've been seeing her hanging out.
Yeah,
And
maybe
sometimes,
really.
like I said,
see.
sometimes you do need, some people do need a break from the panel sometimes and want to go back to watching tickets being scratched. So they've
Mm.
had enough of the panels for a while. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm.
Everybody does what's best for them. I forgot how long it's been since Crystal Lynn's been in my live stream. I
Mm.
think it's been close to almost 2 years. I could be wrong with that though. It might have been
Mm.
because I never did do. I used to not do panel live. That might have been what it was. Like I think. Now I still wondered why did they send such a big box for such small pieces.
Yeah, that seems
When it showed it in the
ridiculous.
picture, that it was a small little rectangle sized box. It wasn't more like a square.
Mm.
It showed where it's small, and once everything was in, it was going to be compact. And here it comes out being a bit bigger than what it showed.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I said, "Dang, the picture always lies about things, you know."
Mm.
But you know what? You got
What's
that
that?
diamond art pen I sent you, but there's not a number 10 diamond tool on it. They'll let you pick up 10 diamonds.
Yeah, the worst one is there's not even one that'll pick up 2 only.
There's not one.
No.
Well, I'll show you something.
If you're
Anybody
gonna
did.
try and make me jealous, then stop it. It's bad, Jenna.
This one will pick up 2.
Bugger. Also, the single one's really thick. It is. The bit to pick the diamonds up, it's really thick, so it doesn't work with the UK ones that well.
This one will pick up 4.
Yeah. Bugger.
This one will pick up 3.
Hmm. Damn.
This one will pick up 9.
Cool.
This one's curved.
Hmm.
This one will pick up 6.
Nice.
That'll pick up, wait. That'll pick up 5. That'll pick up 8. That'll pick up 6. Then I got a scraper. Well, a thing to line the diamonds with. You wanna know that? You wanna know what else I got yours get done with?
Hmm.
A wax cleaning tool. Clean the wax out of the holes. To pluck that
Damn.
wax out. Get it all clean so you put fresh wax in when the other one gets old.
Hmm. That's evil, Jenna, making me do it manually.
Well, how'd you get it out of there?
Paperclip.
Paperclip?
Yeah.
Basically, all that really is like a paperclip.
Yeah.
But then you know what else I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the waxes. But you got the blue one. I got the pink one.
Hmm. The blue one, the blue wax actually really does pick up well.
Yeah, I like
So I
that blue
don't
wax
actually
better.
change it that often.
But that's how much you got. And
Hmm.
when I looked at the one I got you, you know, counted up how much wax come in. I said, damn, mine came with more wax. I could have just paid $17 and got you a higher end one. Got a one that had more stuff to it. But they didn't have the blue color you would have wanted.
Hmm.
That's why.
What colors did they have?
I was going to get green.
No, no green. That naughty Jenna.
I was
Go
going
to
to
the
get
naughty
vomit
stuff.
green. They had one in vomit. They had one that was green and blue mixed, and I was going to do that. And I was like, well, where the green at? He ain't going to put his finger there unless they had the blue pot right there.
Hmm.
You would have threw that pen out the window.
Now that means opening the window, and I don't want to do
Well,
that.
you know, the mom got you a vacuumed diamond art pen,
Yeah,
and she really doesn't realize they're good to have, but they don't last very long.
yeah. I think
Where you got to recharge the little boogers.
it's like my brother. No, my one actually is a USB one, so it's plugged in at all times.
You know, calories went back up to 7. Somebody must have. Hey, who's lurking in the bushes? Get out of the bushes. Get in here. Joey don't
Isn't
bite.
me. I don't bite, but Jenna does on weekends only.
Hey, I bite in a very, very naughty way. If I'm biting something bad, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Never mind. I'm not going to give you details.
Yeah, keep the details to yourself, Jenna.
I'll spare you those details. I don't know if Ted's gonna come over here or not. Unless he might still be he might still be backstage with them. Whoever he told me he was backstage with,
Hmm.
but that's okay because sometimes people like to, like I said, some people have their topics of what they like to talk about. Everybody's topics are different.
Hmm.
Some people like to talk about sports. I mean, I go on Wolfie's on channel and I monitor the chat to keep the naughty language out by deleting that language.
Hmm.
And if the people come in there and spam that website thing, I instantly block that, and that's it. Don't do nothing else unless the host tells me to take care of
Hmm.
something that's going on in chat. Like if there's an argument going on, and they think somebody that started
Yeah.
it needs to be timed out, then they can send me a private message to tell me to do it, and I'll do it.
Hmm.
That's all Wolfie has to do. Send me a private message. Say, I need you to take care of this person. I don't like the way they're acting towards this person. Even though they are
Yeah.
a big supporter of my channel, they need to time out. And said, I need them timed out for a certain amount of period. And I said, then I will talk to them in private. If they say, yeah, go ahead and do 24 hours, and then I'll do it. Just so
Hmm.
they can blow off steam and chill out when they're going too far.
Hmm.
So that's one thing it's good for hosts to do with their mods sometimes is to tell them something in private if they've got them on Instagram or Facebook,
Yeah.
in case you definitely need something taken care of. But you don't want to remove them completely because they're a big supporter of your channel.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna later call Julia if she'll answer.
Hmm.
I hope she'll talk to me. I am a pest sometimes.
Only on a Tuesday.
Now I'll tell you, I do some annoying things sometimes. I realize that now. I don't
I
mean to
do
be
too.
annoying.
So you're not alone, Jenna.
I really don't mean to be annoying, but I do have annoying habits. I let things get to me sometimes and mess with my dysphoria depression and put me in a bad state. I do allow that to happen. I don't mean to, but I do. The latest time I'm afraid to admit my faults. I have been. Those faults that I have, I gotta work on them. If I don't fix them, I can lose friends.
Hmm.
Yeah. Some of those
I
faults
try
can
and
make you
fix
lose
my
people.
problems. Like I fixed one at least.
Yeah. And another
Stop
thing with those,
caring what certain people
yeah,
think of me
yeah,
and
and
stop it making me
yeah,
feel unhappy to the point I'm upsetting
yeah.
people by mistake.
Well, some of the other bad habits that some of the things they do that can be annoying to some people. I gotta fix those problems because if I don't, I'm afraid I could lose a BFF for good. And they might decide they don't want to be my BFF ever again. I could have it happen. And I don't do good with that when I lose friends. When I lose somebody that was my BFF and then they decide they don't want to be a BFF anymore, I can't cope with that. I just go in a
Mm.
deep, dark place and I'll just lay in bed for days and not eat nothing and get get kind of weak and not feeling good and start making myself so dehydrated from not drinking water that my stomach
I
is hurting like crazy.
I do know that feeling, Jenna. I've had it a couple of times recently.
That's my bad habit I have.
All because I let drama from their channel affect me, and then death in my family that really affected me, and
Yeah.
it all
But
messed with me.
Yeah, but like I've said, what I always appreciate everything Julie has ever done for me, and Susan and Jay Sarge has ever done for me, and they always help me to keep my mind clear, keep the dysphoria depression from getting too bad and getting out of control. They're always good about that. Yeah, and yes, and I could go in over there, whatever NES is doing, but I don't go to I don't go to premieres much. You know, I mean, every once in a while I might go to one, but I don't really care for premieres because it's almost just like watching a video.
Mm.
What it's like, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, this throw I will never. I love this throw that Julia got me. Sweetest gift she ever gave me, and that bracelet she gave me was the sweetest gift she ever gave me. You know, I got something that makes me feel like she's giving me a hug.
Mm.
Even though we're so many miles away from each other, but I do feel like she's giving me a hug. And if I'm having bad days, you know, and I get to that sad point where I want to cry, I'll cover up with a blanket, and it just makes me feel like she's there giving me a hug and telling me everything's gonna be okay, and that you don't need to be sad. You're gonna do good. You will be okay. Almost like she's here with me in spirit, kind of. That's kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
sort of swinging coins. Well,
I was
coin
gonna
flip.
call Susan Saturday because she lost, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because Jay Sarge is home, and plus she got her kids with her. It's best for her to spend the time with her kids all she can, and with Jay Sarge the whole day because they might want to go out and do things and stuff, and I'm not gonna bother her. Even though I could have called her and I knew she would have answered, but I said, no, that she's got the weekend off. It's a good time to spend with your family and go do things. It's good for her.
Mm.
I can't believe your Lonnie admitted that she gave you the idea of the pink taco.
Well, she was the one that gave me the idea to make a coin. We
I'm
give
like,
each other ideas all the time.
yeah, 'cause I was thinking Joey would never thought of a pink taco. I wonder if Ted's gonna do a live stream panel tonight. I'm wondering. Remember he said something about it, but I don't know for sure if he's gonna actually fire one up. If he don't, there'll be somebody on fire up alive later.
Mm.
Huh. It's usually just me and you on panel, nobody else. How it
Yeah.
usually is lately in my life. But that still don't bother me. Like every channel people have said, everybody says, you know, and I said the same thing. Everybody gets their own crowd of people, and everybody comes to the live they want to go to. Not everybody wants to come to that person's live.
Well, for
You know, they
me,
probably
I need somewhere to hang out, and
yeah.
This
But
is perfect for me because I
yeah,
get to do my designs
yeah, but like I've
and
always, yeah, but
not
like I've
be.
also said, is they'll support your channel, they'll follow it, but they're not going to come over here and they might not come over here and get in your live. You know, they might leave you a like and a comment, but that's about it. You know, and that's what most your followers do.
Mm,
But that's just the way they are. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Kind of a part of life. You know, it's like some of the people I get here, Ted never see them in his live stream. You know,
mm,
but we have different people that we follow that come and support. You know,
mm,
same thing with D-Man. He gets people in there that don't come to mind, but
yeah.
it's just because they like his content, and we have different content that people kind of like. Interested people. That's the way, kind of how YouTube is. Another thing with YouTube, when you go live, don't worry about stepping on somebody's toes. There's always gonna be a bigger channel than you going live over you, but you can't do nothing about that. You know,
Mm,
that's why I do pop up lives because nobody really gets there. A lot of people don't get notifications on live,
mm,
and they don't know I'm live. So you know, they don't know that they're stepping on my toes or anything. Which if they step on my
mm.
toes going live, it ain't got to bother me. Hmm. I just realized something. Julia said to me earlier, "They're not let
Mm,
anything get to me."
mm.
It's actually working.
Yeah. Hi, sis,
Hi,
Kirsty.
Kirsty. Hey, Kirsty, if you see me in your live stream saying I'm not a smart vet in there, just time me out for it or do something. But I've got a bad habit of that, of saying that sometimes, and I don't realize I'm doing it. Do something for punishment. I don't care. It'll teach me a lesson not to say it again. That's one annoying thing that I've been doing lately, and I did not know I was doing it. And I had a habit of doing.
Right now, I can delete the other one because all the.
Somebody had to shed light on me about that.
Mm,
Kirsty, you're welcome. Come on panel if you're not busy.
mm.
I just realized when you ban somebody from StreamYard, it bans them from the chat too.
Mm.
Yeah, I might as
Kirsty,
well
I had
come
to
on your
ban that
channel.
Mitchell guy from my channel.
How do you feel now?
I feel good. After I puked my
That's
guts out,
good.
I feel better. I found out it was
I
something I
wouldn't
ate last
time you
night.
out. I'd just tell you off.
You
I'll
did tell
just
me
say,
off?
Jenna, behave, please.
Yeah. I get to where I
Then I
don't
did
really
an
realize what
over
I'm
10
doing.
hour one
Yeah.
Mm.
from yesterday to today.
Yeah. Well, you know that Mitchell guy, he kept coming up
Yeah.
on my panel. He won't come up here and play music. And I kicked
Yeah,
him off.
no.
I kicked him off 3 times. And then he came up the 4th time, and I finally just banned him. Once I banned him, it blocked him from the chat.
Yeah, I fully banned him because he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, because he got down in the chat before I went to banned him from StreamYard's panel and then banned him from the chat. He said, I deserve to be here. He was getting smart with me. And I'm like, I'm not taking that crap.
No, don't
No,
take that fucking crap. Sorry for
no.
the colourful language.
But I've got to work on not going around begging for rent. Because like I've always said, I don't care for the rent, but I do it. And it's annoying, Julia, and I don't want to run her off.
I do believe earlier on, I did see your panel earlier on around about
Yeah.
an hour and a half ago. You had Taco on here. He's a good boy.
I tried to go live because I just need a place to talk, and it clear my mind. I let people know about some
He's
bad
younger
habits I
than
gotta
all three
fix.
of us.
Mm.
So, Brother Joey, how are you feeling? Oh, cool. That's a
Good.
cute little diamond art dauber thing.
Yeah, I've got the tip on the back
Just
on the other
sleepy,
end.
and
They'll
I
pick up
guess
clean.
I've not eaten properly today, so I've got to eat something in a little while.
I'm going to have a light lunch today because it's going to be 41 degrees here, which is 106 degrees
It's gracious.
Fahrenheit.
Mm.
Peppermint!
Here, Jenna, there's what I just done.
What'd you do?
The background.
That's a
Oh, I
beautiful
thought you were showing a
background.
scar on your leg.
Wow. My
Oh, that
background's
is
a
kind of cool.
scar on my leg.
Well, I saw a scar on your hand.
Wait, where?
Oh, those
Oh,
are
right,
scars
yeah,
you've had on
there
there
is.
for a long time.
Yeah, there's a scar along
You
there.
got
There's a
very
few.
long nails, Brother Joe.
Yeah, I don't cut them. I use them to play bass guitar at times or guitar.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
know, you can play bass guitar with long fingernails.
You can. You just don't need a
My
guitar
voice
pick that
has
way.
changed because I'm technically tired still,
Mm.
but I'm awake because it's going to be sorry for the current colourful language, but it's going to be a fucking hot day.
Mm.
I fell asleep in real life, woke up, and it was 1 in the afternoon, and my tablet had died too.
Yeah.
I forgot to put it on charger.
Oops. Never forget to put things on chargers because if you do, you're going to
Yeah,
end
I'm
up
bad about that.
having to take them back to the charger.
You know when peppermint's here, 'cause you go to start smelling peppermint,
Mhm.
smelling peppermint candy, you know he's around. I said a couple and all things there, but the
Peppermint
rest
is
of the
not a
time,
boy.
yeah. Well,
Peppermint
I
is a
said
girl.
I said a couple naughty things there, but the rest of the time I never got naughty. I got the title marked where you can be naughty in here. Like I told Joey, for some reason I don't get and I told other people that for some reason I don't get naughty in my own life half the time. I have kind of toned it down everywhere.
Am I correct, Peppermint? You a girl? Or am I wrong and you a boy?
Peppermint's a boy. One of these days he might reveal who he is. I know who he is, but I ain't gonna say.
I'm clueless, as always.
So you
You
don't
know,
know if you're a boy or a girl?
Note who Peppermint is.
Joey's more of an it, what he is.
No, he's not. He's a boy. I can tell by the voice and the mush and the beard.
Mm.
Don't mind mine. It's got to be long so I can zap the crap out of it tomorrow.
So you went a bit too early for your dermatologist.
Yeah, I went to go see my dermatologist. Come find out, I was actually going to see therapists instead of dermatologists.
Oops.
Oh, Jenna
Got the
Beanie,
days mixed
should
up.
always remind yourself on the calendar on your phone, dermatologist the next day, and the therapist the day you were supposed to go in.
Yeah. Well, when I got home and I looked at my calendar, I said, well, shit. I didn't even change it over to. I didn't even put the 2026 calendar up. I still got the 2025 calendar up. No wonder I got the days mixed up. Well, there was a scene on that calendar. The reason I couldn't take it down. I can't show it to Joey because it's scarring for life.
Normally doesn't stop you.
And I can't show you my new calendar either because it still scars you for life.
No, you'll be scarring me for the rest of this year, too.
All I could say is the calendars are of naughty girls. Is all it is. Damn, 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 there goes my last $20 bill.
Hmm.
Therapist got that.
Mm.
I'm saving that one for a rainy day. Now Joey's got enough money to go buy some Pokemon cards and maybe get maybe get a Happy Meal. Cheating. You got $40 now because yesterday he got 20 off me and now he's got another 20 off of me.
Who's that?
Well, really, if you buy a Pokemon, you wouldn't have no money left to get off of.
I know Daniel Berry is a male,
Yeah.
and I know Way Up Dude is a male, and I know Damon and Brian Rouleau are both male.
Way Up Dude's male.
Finding Disneyland, I think that's a female.
No, Peppermint, you want to reveal if you're a male or
Actually,
female?
Finding Disneyland's a male.
That's you.
Peppermint, settle the debate. Are you a male or are you a female?
That's you. And if you want to reveal who you are under that account, you can too. Up to you. Your decision. He's probably lurking in the bushes. Or she. Did White Fang ever get on your panel? I know earlier I was down there and I said, dang, Karina's trying to get White Fang on the dang panel. And then he turned around and called her Corona. That was hilarious. I did that for a full year and I got it from somebody else that called her that.
Whatever we think.
Well, Peppermint does get in Filipino. Some of them call Peppermint
Can
a
you
guy,
tell us,
and then some of them call him a woman.
just for happiness?
Well, Peppermint used to it being called a he or a she.
Because
I'll
there's
be
a
back
picture
in a
of
couple minutes.
you and someone else next to each other, and they're both male and female.
Yep. So he might be Asian. Might be a half and half. Never know. Could be a drag queen.
You never know.
Yep. And if he is, and if the person is, I'll definitely support him.
Me too. I care for their lifestyle.
Yeah, there is one live stream that I go to. I forgot what community it's in, but they got over. Sometimes they'll have over 5K mods in there, and I go and mess with the mods in there every time. I never get timed out though. The host knows me in there. He knows I'll come in there and mess with the mods like crazy. I like to get in there
Whatever
and
we
put them
think
all.
is whatever we think. But to me, Peppermint can be both male and female name.
Yep. I did do that one time, and I went back and did scratch community. Forgot that I was in the wrong community, and I switched up to a mod. Next thing you know, it timed me out, and I had to wait a full 30 minutes to get back in the chat. And I said, "You know,
Peppermint
I
is
told
a
you, if you did that one
channel
more
name.
time, what's gonna happen?" I tried to get my camera to do what your camera does, but I
I'm
couldn't
a
find the settings.
gorgeous female.
Hmm.
PP.
Well, we never know what they got between their legs, taco or a hot dog.
PP meaning got the downstairs below meaning male.
Putting you put, but you, oh, and he's doing, Peppermint's doing that, so it's pushing my channel out to the algorithm when he does it, when Peppermint does it, when he or she does that.
Present.
No, I got asked. I
You're
forgot
in
who
the
it was that,
present.
yeah, well, I forgot who it was that asked me if I'm gonna actually get my dang they said, "Are you gonna get your penis cut off and get a taco?" And I said, "My doctor don't want me to do that because it's dangerous procedure to have done." I'm like, "I don't want to talk about that here. I'd rather leave that for my channel." That's a very touchy subject. It's something that most trans people want to keep quiet to themselves.
Yes, some people who are partial transgender can present themselves as part man, part woman until they have the full gender reassignment surgery.
Yeah. I told Ted I was
At
gonna,
the moment, you're presenting yourself as part man and part woman at the moment.
kinda, but I still pronounce as a female, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told Ted
Jenna
I was gonna,
Beanie.
yeah. I told Ted I was gonna stay live until he decides to fire up a panel.
Yeah.
But he might still be backstage with somebody you talked
More
to.
female than male.
Yeah.
Awesome. I got a new recipe that just came out.
You know, I think if I drink water, my stomach wouldn't be bothering me. I haven't drank nothing all day. I ain't a single bit of liquid in me at all. I didn't even drink. I tried drinking the tea and I could not get it down. It just my stomach just kept rejecting it.
You're just one, but can be pretty and handsome. Well, I'd say you're gorgeous and you're a handsome person. Peppermint.
No, a mystery to figure that one out.
Most people, and I'm not being cruel or anything, some transgender male female or female male
Yeah,
can call themselves as them, it, or they.
yeah. And some trans, I found out some trans people will not even remove the beard. They just go out in the real world and rock the beard and just leave it. I'm like, I can't do it. I gotta be fully feminine looking.
Yeah. Okay, are you going to have the Adam's apple removed eventually, or not?
Oh, heck no. I'm not going through
Heck
that
no?
procedure. That's dangerous. Really, they don't remove it. They just shave part of it off so when you're talking, you can't see it. I know some of them can get it removed, but it's just another dangerous procedure I don't do. Like,
It could actually
I
jeopardize
could
their
get this
voice.
reshaped and my nose shaped a bit more to look more feminine, but my doctor said you could have cause sinus problems in the future having that done.
But
Oh wait,
I call myself as she. I always will.
well, I just noticed with this pen, I could buy the tip that screw onto it. It'll pick up square diamonds.
Yeah, you got the pink thing with the single daub, then the triple daub
Yeah,
of your diamond art thingy.
that one does 10 right there.
That's a triple part
It'll
or
pick
a
up 10
quadruple
diamonds
part.
at once. I've got one that'll pick up 2 diamonds. Dad, are you lurking in the bushes coming over here? I don't know what he said after you did his live. I didn't hear if he said he's
In
coming over here or not.
in one way. Hello, Nana.
Hi, Nana's World. How you doing?
Yep. I'm only doing panels once a week, but I'm going to do the freebie only.
Yeah.
Because even though it will limit me only to have 6, I don't mind it.
Yeah. I think having 6 on a panel is a little bit better because you don't have so many people over talking each other like you see the panels that have 10 people. And it makes it easier to be able to get a word in and you're not having to over talk people.
Yeah.
And then you don't have drama and debates and fighting going on.
Oh, she retracted her message. Nana's World retracted her message.
You might have said something wrong. Oh yeah, she put a wrong message in there. She fixed it. I can't believe I thought I was sitting there dying out laughing when Mud said, "No, you're not." When I said I'm the tramp of future, he said, "No, you're not." And I was like, I was fixing to type in there and say, "Oh, um, go ask Chrissy, because she said I am."
I'm going to go somewhere.
Hey Joey,
I've
you know
got to
I'm
be
gonna,
quiet.
I'm gonna see if I can get your loggy dude. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna see if I can get her to find you about 10 square diamond arcs to do that have got square diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Evil. I've got to
You
be
wouldn't want to,
quiet at the moment. I have, Jenna.
yeah, but I'm just saying
I
you
just,
wouldn't want to do squares because you got to get them perfectly straight to be able to get the others to line up to it and it
I
works. If you
couldn't do
don't,
that.
it's a temporal mess. I'm gonna,
Oh,
I gotta type something in a private group chat I'm in real quick and mess with
mm,
somebody. But if it kicks me out, I'm on live. It kicks me out.
Hi, Nana's World.
Oh, you finally tell her hi?
I have to be quiet at the moment. I've got about 10
Well, you're
minutes before I
fired.
can talk properly.
Well, you're
Okay, I'm
fired.
fired. I'll be quiet.
I'm sorry, but you're fired. You're fired, so go sit on the naughty step. You hired me.
Look, Jenna.
Oh, y'all got Heinz beans what is that? Heinz beans what?
Cheese.
And cheese burritos,
No,
hot pockets.
like a pastry with just done around the edges. It's sealed pastry kind of thing.
We don't have that here. Ever.
Mm.
Damn. We don't get that here, and you get it there. Bugger. Try to get back. I'm on live. Yeah, I knew Garage would go like Garage a big channel. Oh, Ernie was live driving on the highway, I say. Wait, I can't get my live that way. I don't get notifications if I'm on live but through my email.
I have to leave now, okay?
Okay, thanks for coming.
Yep, you're welcome. I better say bye to Nana and all the others. Bye, Nana. Bye, Peppermints. Bye, everyone else that may be hiding in the bushes.
I'm waiting for Julia to pop up in here.
Yeah.
Tell me to shut up. Funny when she does it.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Joey, I'm thinking about getting something to eat right now. I'm gonna get something to eat right in front of me.
You better be sharing.
Oh man, I gotta pay. Geez, I gotta pay.
You have to
Oh,
wait 45 more minutes.
hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a tinkle. Joey's in charge.
Hell no.
Joey's in charge for the time being.
Please no.
If he misbehaves, just throw a brick at. Yeah, if he misbehaves, just give him a dobby sock with a brick in it, upside the head. You know he is in charge.
How has everyone's day been? I hope good.
I forgot that, Joey.
Yeah, right. Gotta take your time, like a naughty Jenna.
I get Joey some cereal, and I put some hot sauce in it. If the money sweet, they got all the milk and hot sauce mixed together. That'll make them a perfect cereal.
I'm being good.
And
Don't
then-
believe Jenna. She's naughty.
Hey, I'm gonna do that. Somebody might come and smack me and tell me shut up. Could you hear me in the kitchen?
Yeah, you're telling everyone how naughty I am. But it's you it's naughty, really.
I left your bowl of cereal in the kitchen,
Damn.
and you know what? Your bowl of cereal is that extra spicy.
No, not spicy. Please,
You know
not
why?
today.
It's covered in hot sauce.
That's naughty, Jenna. See what I mean, everyone? Jenna's naughty.
I'm joking with you. I
I
won't
know.
actually do that. But you know, I'm drinking out of I got my coffee cup that can also be used as a soup bowl or a cereal bowl.
Mm. I'm
Damn,
just
that ain't gonna
adding.
work.
I've added some of
I
the
picked that up,
coins.
Jake, and picnic my cereal when I got a spoon in the bowl.
Mm. Oh
I
dear.
swear that's not gonna work. It'd be very hard to try to eat with a diamond art pen.
It might be really hard.
If you do your homework and watch Monday Night Raw like I told you to, the newest episode.
No, I went straight to bed after that. Like, we talked and was watching wrestling, and after the last panel was
Yep, I
on,
totally feel better now.
I feel lousy because I forgot to eat my dinner.
Oh, another thing is your main homework you gotta do is watch hockey.
Mm, it is.
Damn. You gonna share?
No, because you wouldn't share with me.
Bitch.
You're welcome.
You don't share that. You can share. I'll share that with you.
Oh well, it was well earned.
I bet you your mom gave you plenty of middle fingers.
Mm, it happens a lot.
It's probably like you always sit on it, twirl it.
It's more a case of middle finger. Yay, attention. Or if she threatens to punch me, I just go, yay, human contact.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make it as funny as I can. That sounds good, Nana.
Dang, I might come over there for some turkey and rice. It's better than this dang cereal.
Mm.
I
I
ain't
did
never.
have pasta, but I don't really like pasta when it's a ready-made one.
Yeah.
That's just ready to eat there and then, and I don't like them, so I don't eat them
Well,
always.
the last time I had rice was when I had
Mm,
Japanese fried chicken. I mean
mm.
Japanese fried chicken and beef in um with their rice, that had some vegetables mixed in it from a Japanese restaurant in the Galleria Mall in Cool Springs of Franklin.
Oh, I forgot to show you. Here, Jenna.
What? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got it today. My mum gave it. It's one of the bag charms that I have. The only bag charm I don't have anymore is the Harlequin one.
I was looking to see if anybody else was alive.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, I see where UK Dave's been hanging out.
Mm,
He hangs out in their Brady's lives all the time. That's why we don't never see him around.
mm.
I see where he's been lately. I've been wondering where he is, where he's been lately and how he's doing. No, Garage Love. I forgot. Garage is a big popular channel. There's a couple of people on there I know, but not many.
I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I've just
I'll
got
be
to
here.
eat a small bit of food. Let's gross
Today
out
is,
Jenna.
yeah, well, I'll tell you, today is Tuesday. It is I think it's a night where, this is a busy night for a lot of YouTubers.
Mm. So let's gross out Jenna.
Well,
Well, revenge for not giving me food.
I said where your cereal was and what's in your cereal. You just gotta go and catch in and get it.
Yeah, but I don't want to burn my mouth.
You
So
got, you got
I
unsweet vanilla
really
almond milk,
want.
but you gotta know, you got unsweet vanilla
Mhm.
almond milk in it, so almond milk's gonna cut down on the burning.
Well, this is what I would like to eat right now. And this will gross out Jenna. Chicken, rice, tomato sauce. Jenna, that's supposed to be grossing you out. Or do I have to put it in a wrap?
Just for that attitude, I'm gonna put last dab Thermageddon hot sauce
No,
in
please
your
don't.
burger next time.
No, don't do.
And
Really,
it's
don't
got
do that.
Apollo pepper, pepper egg, Carolina Reaper pepper, and red scorpion pepper all mixed into that hot sauce.
I'm gonna just look up my food before eating it in future.
But the thing is, you're not gonna know about it. You're not gonna know
Yes,
what's
I
in
will.
there.
I will.
I won't tell you.
I'm smart. Okay, I'm not smart.
Oh, oh well. You, I went in
Mm,
Sabrina's life just to say hi, and I looked, and UK Dave didn't even say a word to me. I'm like, oh well.
mm.
I'm like, it is what it is, you know.
Mm.
I'm running around there. Some people, if they don't ever tell me hi, I don't say hi back, you know.
Mm.
I just figured there's no point in it. That's just how I am sometimes.
Mm. What do you think of my avatar I've done?
I probably won't go on Ted. But panel when if he fires up a panel live, I'll probably
Mm.
just hang down in the chat.
Oh, Depending on what time it is, like if it's morning,
Yeah.
I'll think about it. It's just if it's late night, it's too tiring when I'm half asleep. Hey Jenna, do you think there's anything I should add to my picture or change?
I can't tell.
It's a motorbike jumping over a bus with my name coming
Are
out
you
of the
jumping
back
over the
of it.
number 22 bus or getting hit by it?
It probably is the 22 bus, just to be awkward.
I bet if you were to jump over that number 22 bus, it'd find a way to hit you.
It would.
And these boys, it could be.
Mm. How long are you doing the live tonight? Jenna? How long are you gonna do this live for?
You know what?
How long are you gonna do the live for? As you don't want to use up all your minutes.
I'll probably be eventually end it a little bit because I only got 3 people in here. Nobody else is talking.
Yeah. Well, I
Everybody's
can
kind of
talk
left.
for a little while backstage anyway.
I was going to end it and just get off the panel and go run around live or try to call Susan. I'm Julia to see if I can get her to answer.
Mm. Well, if we don't talk backstage, I'm gonna go to sleep for a little while.
Well, you need sleep. You know, your laundry wants you to sleep.
I know.
Now, I'm gonna go. Everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Get off here, and I gotta go make a phone call.
Mm.
So have a good day, everybody. See you on the next one. Bye.